Shalom, Yashala Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yashar Allah. Call Haloyim La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Harakak Wadash, for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth, so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwathas, keeping the faith in the works. Y'all keep at it. It's your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 24, and verse 7. Wisdom is too high for a fool. He openeth not his mouth in the gate. Wisdom, understanding, knowledge, love, all of those things are too high for foolish men to understand. The Lord didn't put that spirit inside of them to understand it. So no matter how much information you bring to these individuals, no matter how much evidence you present, they just won't get it, right? You present information as pertains to so-called Christmas, they still celebrate it. Halloween, they still celebrate it. Right? Valentine's Day, they still celebrate it. Columbus Day, they still celebrate it. Right? So wisdom is too high for foolish individuals. Reason why I'm bringing this out is because of what you're seeing on your screen. Jason Wilson checks Cam Newton on his show or whatever, podcast or whatever. I've never been a Cam Newton fan because of that, more so because of you ever see an individual that put on like a quote unquote woke costume, right? But they dumb as they act just like the world. Individuals that claim to be spiritual, but once you hear them talk and you see how they move, you see ain't nothing spiritual about them. They just niggas. He one of them folk, right? Put on the goofy ass outfits for whatever reason. I understand. I want to say he from Atlanta. I ain't sure, but I know how some Atlanta get down with the weird stuff, and I believe he partakes in it. While claiming to be on some form of a spiritual tip, like people need to listen to him for whatever reason. But Jason Wilson, he knows who he is. He's not all the way. He's not under the doctrine of the truth, 100%, but he knows the truth, right? He's an individual that I believe he teaches some form of self-defense, some form of discipline. And I know he went viral a couple years back when they showed him, instilling some discipline on one of his younger students, a little kid, and gave him confidence enough to be able to complete a task that otherwise he wouldn't have been able to do it, because the little kid broke down crying, and he explained to him it's okay to cry, so forth and so on. So something happened on this show, right? We go into, different symbols that these so-called celebrities throw up all the time, right? Whether it be covering one eye, or whether it be, throwing up 3-6 or throwing up the Baphomet. You know what I'm saying? That's just a common knowledge thing in the truth. If you know the truth, you know these things, right? So an incident happened on, I suppose, every time dude closes his show, he does the symbol, right? Well, matter of fact, let me not talk about it. Watch this. I'll be back. Fair use. Well,
as we end things here at Funky Friday, when I say all together, Mr. J.
See, them shit locks should be a dead giveaway, right? That ain't nothing but a nigga. Big, tall, goofy nigga.
We're going to say one love. When I say all together, we're going to say one love. I would have loved to have a question from the crew today with certain individuals, but that's going to have to wait. Yes, sir. As we end things here at Funky Friday, when I say all together, we're going to say one love. When I say all together, we're going to say one love. When I say all together, we're going to say what? One love. All right. It's going to look similar like this. You got your camera, or my camera right here, your camera right here, our camera right here. It's going to be one finger, And we're gonna add the pinky, then add the thumb, and when I say all together, we're gonna say what? One love. You ready? Here we go. One finger. You gotta do it with me, brother. That's just the sign of love. Okay, so I hear you. Can I share something else?
Now, see, I'm gonna let it continue, but you see how he stopped him, and as soon as he stopped him, he already knew. He already knew. Ain't like he said he stopped him and he was like, "Well, what's the problem?" I was saying, "What's going? Everything straight?" He went directly into defending. Well, it's just a sign. You already knew what time it was, man. You knew what the hell you was doing. I said I never been a fan of this dude. All that falsified intellect. I don't get down. You know what I'm saying? My spirit don't mesh with this dude. It's like I can sense just a fakeness about this person. But the spirit in this man wouldn't allow it. And he spoke on that thing.
This symbol is called Mana Kanuno. It's a satanic salute as well. Google it.
So notice how he giving him knowledge. He giving him wisdom. And look at how he taking it. Right? I didn't watch the whole interview. I would assume he had been chopping his head up with knowledge the whole interview. I would assume that's why it ended how it ended, how he looked at him when he said that remark about how he wished he could have asked the question, so forth and so on. Right? But at the end of the day, look at this nigga, man. Right? He presented some wisdom to this young man, and the young man refused it and refuted it with, childlike attitude. Look at this man. All right? Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12. For the word of power is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. All right? When that man cut him short on trying to, bring him into whatever his little ritual is, because that's all this is a little ritual. It's just like in the book of Maccabees, where they tried to get Mattathias to go off, and the reason why they wanted him to go off was because he had a following. He was a mighty man in Yasharallah, and they were basically like, if you go off, then that's right. That's going to, want everybody else to go off that look up to you. It's the same thing. Like I said, dude, he got a following. That man is a teacher of a certain discipline. Like, he got schools, right? So imagine he do this and then go back to them schools. What you think they gonna do, right? See, 2/3 of the Lord's people have always been a problem, man. They love kicking it with the enemy and doing everything that they do and everything that they say do, even though they know it's detrimental to us as a people. They still push it for their own filthy lucre's sake, right? But that wisdom that man presented to this youngster, it brought out the true intents of his heart. Like I said, soon as he trying to get him to do it, instead of him being on some, well, what's the problem? I don't understand. He instantly went into defending. Well, it's a symbol. It's a unity. Nah, about you know what the hell it is.
So for me, listen, we'll go to the sign. Listen to me. Listen, Cam, listen.
Now, I was watching a video earlier of a brother that, brought this information out, and he Googled it. He Googled, where that thing came from. And yes, it sign language, that particular sign that he trying to get this man to say that, trying to get this man to show, it only came around in, I want to say in the 50s, right, by a so-called white man, right? The same individuals that the Lord told us is the wicked, according to the scriptures, right? Now, once again, I ain't talking about all white people. No, that's why we say so-called, right? It's a spiritual thing. Esau, Edom is the so-called white man, right? Look up the characteristics in the scripture. Look up how he would be in the end, and it is synonymous with so-called white man, right? Who this young man is in bed with. That's how he even able to get a show and, do the things that he does. You can't get in them circles, man, unless you with the man. Right?
Son, listen to me. I'm saying that not to judge you. You listening? I'm saying that I can't participate in that part, but I can't say one love. I'm just falling in line with my own convictions. Can we reset, son? Yes, I got it. Come on. You leaving me hanging? Oh. But I just think sometimes it's just a personal conviction. I'm not trying to judge your personal conviction, but what I am also saying, you should consider the intentions. My intentions is not.
Look at that. Look at that. Consider, man, damn your intentions. Right? It's the same thing with the birthdays and the Christmases and, everybody wishing you good. And hey, if I'm telling you I don't get down like that, man, let that shit be. Stop trying to push me into your nonsense. I don't get down like that. Stop trying to make me get down like that. Right? We are not of this world, man. Right? You do you, I'ma do me. And what both of us are doing is between us and the Lord. What I'm doing is between me and the Lord. What you doing is between you and the Lord. At the end of the day, we're going to see who was on point and who wasn't. Right? But as far as how this man is acting because of the information that the brother with the white beard is bringing out is ridiculous, man. He really showing his true spirit.
Okay, let's reset. I know your intentions are good. Okay. You looking at me, right? Yes, sir. I'm serious. Yes, sir. I have to follow what is in me. Mm-hmm. I've seen Satanists do that same salute. You can Google it. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't mean to use something different. No, it is a universal love, and that's awesome. Love, and that's awesome. And
man, trying to get him. He talking to the man like he don't know that, but he's telling you the backstory of that sign. But you too ignorant to take the information. Scripture says my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Giving you love. You know what you give me love through? This. Okay. There you go. See, now, you know what's deep?
See, it was fake. Look at his face, man. When he let go of that hand to check that man's face, all that was fake as hell.
I feel like I don't want you to think that I'm like trying to be holier than thou. It's just I used to teach classes on it, and I will, it's something that I've seen. I'm good. So I know our retention is good. Because Cam, can I be real with you again? As soon as I shift, I got a side of me that I beat down so that I don't be disqualified like the scriptures say. So I gotta raise the bar for me. I don't put that on. I don't tell no one else how to live. Mm-hmm. But I know my weaknesses and I know my strengths. I play to my strengths. Yes. That's all I mean by that. So you don't think Mr. Wilson got it all together. I don't. It's only together because of who I'm in. You got me, sir? Yes, sir. All right. I just want to make sure. And I hate that I delayed the whole special moment and everything. We've been on our outro for 20 minutes. Let's go. Let's do it. And I'm saying one love because I got much love for you. Say that. And I can point at my camera. No, you ain't got to do that. No, I'm going to do that. No, see, listen. Confused. Listen.
All that shit was fake as hell, man. All right? All that was fake as hell. I don't even want to, yeah. So, bring out another scripture. And Sirach 21. Let's see, Sirach chapter 21. And Verse 15. If a skillful man hear a wise word, he will commend it and add unto it. Right? So if he was really about, knowledge and wisdom and understanding for real, when that man with the white beard, when Mr. Wilson, right, would have gave him that information, he wouldn't have bucked up against that. He'd been like, "Oh man, I ain't even know. I've never heard that. I'm gonna have to research that. So we're gonna put that on pause for this show." Then he go research it. Then the next show, hey, we ain't doing that no more. Cause I looked up what Mr. Wilson said. And it was true. Come to find out it was true. My bad, viewers. Right? But he ain't about that for real. That man bought $1. Period. Right? Anyway, Sirach 21:15 again. If a skillful man hear a wise word, he will commend it and add unto it. But as soon as one of no understanding heareth it, it displeaseth him, and he casteth it behind his back. Right? Can't make that up, man. Yeah. So, scripture speak about 2/3 being destroyed for a reason, because they are sottish children. Sottish meaning stupid, and they just can't get right. So they had to get right in the kingdom. That's the only way. After death, by pain. That's when you'll know the Lord for real. And when you look back on these times, because the Lord gonna keep that memory in your brain, you're gonna be like, damn, man. I was trying to be this, that, and the third in this wicked ass world. I had no idea who I really was and what I was really supposed to be doing. And the Lord sent people my way to tell me what I was supposed to be doing, and I ignored it. You're gonna feel bad. Right? Song to matter of fact, let me see. Salat 1 second. Daniel chapter 12 and verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Right? And we ain't trying to be in that contempt boat, man. We want everlasting life. We want the first fruits. We want knowledge, wisdom, understanding, the truth, and nothing but the truth. 100%. No law, no lies, no falsehoods. Right? All real, all authentic, and all sincere. Right? And we know the only way to get that is through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, through the strength and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai by some Haraklakodash. So I am with that, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Ratazah. These precepts in this video were edifying. Call Haloyim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Haraklakodash. Shalom Yahshalom.